Have you ever tried to remember your very first birthday or your first steps? What about the first time your parents held you? No matter how hard you try, your mind goes completely blank. It's strange, isn't it? You can remember what happened last week. You might even remember your first day at school. But the first 2 or 3 years of your life seem to have vanished completely. It's as if they never happened. So where did those memories go? Did your brain delete them? Were they never created in the first place? Or are they still hidden somewhere, impossible to reach? This mystery has puzzled scientists for over a century. And the answer is far more fascinating than you might imagine. The average adult can't remember anything from before the age of about 3. Some people recall tiny fragments from when they were 2.5. Others remember nothing until they were 4 or even 5. This strange phenomenon has a name. It's called childhood amnesia, and despite the name, it isn't a disease. In fact, almost everyone experiences it. But here's the surprising part. Babies are constantly learning. Within months of being born, they recognize their parents' faces, they learn voices, they understand emotions, they even begin recognizing patterns and routines. If babies are learning so much, then why can't we remember any of it? For many years, scientists believed babies simply couldn't form memories. It sounded logical. After all, the brain of a newborn is still developing, but modern research has revealed something completely different. Babies do create memories. In fact, they create thousands of them every single day. They remember their mother's voice. They recognize familiar faces. They know where comfort comes from. They learn language faster than any adult ever could. If they couldn't form memories, none of that would be possible. So the real question isn't whether babies create memories. It's why adults can't access them later in life. The answer lies deep inside one of the brain's most important structures, a tiny region called the hippocampus. Think of the hippocampus as the brain's memory librarian. Every important experience passes through it before becoming a long-term memory. But during the first years of life, that librarian is still under construction. The hippocampus develops rapidly after birth, creating millions of new neural connections every day. It's one of the busiest periods your brain will ever experience. Imagine trying to organize an enormous library while new books arrive every second and the shelves are constantly being rebuilt. That's essentially what your infant brain is doing. Scientists believe many early memories are stored using a system that later changes as the brain matures, as the brain rewires itself. Some of those earliest memories become difficult or even impossible to retrieve. But brain development isn't the only reason. Language also plays a surprisingly important role. Think about your oldest clear memory. Chances are, you can describe it with words. You know where you were, who was there, what happened. Language helps organize experiences into stories. Before babies learn to speak, their experiences aren't stored in the same way adults remember them. They experience emotions, sounds, smells, faces, but they don't yet have the words to turn those experiences into lasting narratives. Without language, many memories remain like scattered puzzle pieces with no picture on the box. Another fascinating reason involves the incredible speed at which a baby's brain grows. During the first few years of life, the brain produces an astonishing number of new neurons, more than at almost any other time in life. This rapid growth is essential for learning, but it may also disrupt older memory pathways. Some researchers believe the constant creation of new brain cells actually pushes older memories aside, making them harder to retrieve as we grow older. Ironically, the very process that makes babies such incredible learners may also be the reason they forget so much. But here's where things become even more mysterious. Just because you can't consciously remember being a baby doesn't mean those experiences disappeared. Your earliest years continue shaping almost everything about you. The way you react to stress, the way you build relationships, the way you trust other people. Even some of your fears and emotional responses may have roots in experiences you can no longer remember. In other words, your first memories may be invisible, but they never truly stopped influencing your life.